Many of us spend money every day without thinking twice. We buy our morning coffee, grab a quick snack, or order things online because they seem like good deals. But did you know that the average person wastes hundreds, even thousands of dollars each year on things they don't really need? In a world full of ads and temptations, it's easy to overspend. However, some people have found a way to break free from this spending trap. These people practice frugal living, a lifestyle focused on being smart with money and only buying what truly matters. Frugal living isn't about being cheap or giving up things you love. Instead, it's about finding joy in simplicity, saving money, and making better choices every day. By learning and applying a few habits from these extremely frugal people, you can save more money, avoid debt, and take control of your financial future. Whether you want to pay off debt, save for a big purchase, or just have more financial security, living frugally can help. In this video, I'll show you 5 daily habits of extremely frugal people that can help you save money and build lasting wealth. Number 1. Batch errands. Save time and money by doing it all at once. A great habit that many frugal people use is batching their errands. This means grouping all the things you need to do outside the house, like grocery shopping, going to the post office, or picking up items from different stores, and doing them all in one trip instead of going out multiple times a week. Why is this important? First, batching errands saves you time. If you make separate trips for each task, you end up wasting hours driving back and forth. By planning and combining all your errands into one trip, you use your time much more efficiently. Second, and more importantly, batching errands saves you money. Every time you go out, you're using gas, which can add up if you're driving several times a week. Also, the more you're out, the more tempted you are to make extra, unplanned purchases. For example, a quick stop at the grocery store might lead to impulse buys like snacks or items you don't really need. By going out less often and planning your shopping list, you avoid these extra expenses. To start batching errands, make a list of everything you need to do for the week. Plan a day where you can take care of as many of those tasks as possible in one trip. For example, if you need to go to the bank, buy groceries, and pick up a prescription, plan a route that allows you to do all these things in one go. This way, you save both time and fuel, and you're less likely to make impulse purchases. In the long run, batching errands helps you stick to a budget, spend less on gas, and free up more time for things that matter. It's a small change that can lead to big savings. Number 2. Prioritizing needs over wants. Living below your means. One key habit of frugal people is learning to separate needs from wants. This means focusing on the things you really need to live, like food, housing, and basic clothes, while avoiding spending too much on things you simply want, like the latest gadgets, fancy clothes, or eating out often. Frugal people understand the difference between what's essential and what's extra. Needs are things you can't live without, such as rent, groceries, or healthcare. Wants are things that are nice to have, but you don't actually need them to live, like a new smartphone when your current one works just fine, or ordering takeout when you could cook at home. By putting their needs first, frugal people avoid overspending on things that don't add long-term value to their lives. For example, instead of upgrading to the latest phone model, a frugal person will keep using their current phone until it no longer works properly. They might also choose to cook meals at home rather than going out to eat, which saves a lot of money over time. Living below your means simply means spending less than you earn. It's about making sure your expenses are lower than your income, so you have money left over to save or invest. This habit allows frugal people to save money for emergencies, invest for the future, and avoid falling into debt. By prioritizing needs over wants, frugal people can live a simpler, more fulfilling life without the stress of overspending. They know that financial independence and security come from spending wisely, not from having the latest or most expensive things. When you learn to live within your means, you set yourself up for financial success and peace of mind. Number 3. Automating savings. Pay yourself first. One of the most powerful habits frugal people follow is paying themselves first. This means that before they spend any money on bills, groceries, or entertainment, they set aside a portion of their income for savings. By doing this, they make sure they are saving money consistently without even having to think about it. The easiest way to do this is by automating your savings. Frugal people set up automatic transfers from their checking account to their savings or investment accounts right after they get paid. For example, if you receive your paycheck on the first of the month, you can arrange for a certain amount to be automatically transferred to your savings on the second. This way, saving money becomes a habit, and you won't be tempted to spend that money on other things. Why is this important? If you wait until the end of the month to save whatever is left over, you might find that there's nothing left. But when you automate your savings, you prioritize your financial future and ensure that you're always putting money aside. Frugal people often create different savings accounts for different goals, like an emergency fund, retirement, or saving for a big purchase. Having these automatic savings in place makes it easier to stay on track with long-term goals. Paying yourself first helps you build a safety net and get closer to financial independence. You'll feel more secure knowing that you're always saving, even if life throws unexpected expenses your way. Over time, this habit can grow your wealth and bring you peace of mind. Start small if you need to, but by automating your savings, you'll be setting yourself up for financial success. Number 4. Maximizing resources. The art of stretching every dollar. Frugal people are experts at making the most out of what they have. They know how to stretch every dollar, which means getting the most value for their money by using their resources wisely. This doesn't mean they are cheap. It means they're smart about spending and know how to avoid waste. One way they do this is by using everything to its fullest. For example, instead of throwing away leftovers, they turn them into a new meal the next day. They also look for ways to reuse items rather than buying new ones. If something breaks, they try to fix it before replacing it. This habit saves a lot of money over time and reduces waste. Frugal people are also very good at finding deals and discounts. They use coupons, take advantage of sales, and shop at thrift stores or secondhand shops. By doing this, they get high-quality items without paying full price. They avoid impulse buys and only purchase things they truly need, always looking for ways to get the best value. In addition, they plan their spending carefully. Whether it's meal planning to avoid food waste or comparing prices before making a purchase, frugal people make thoughtful choices. They don't rush into buying things. Instead, they research and wait for the best deal. By maximizing resources and stretching every dollar, frugal people can save a lot of money while still living comfortably. This habit helps them reach their financial goals faster, whether it's building an emergency fund, saving for retirement, or simply having more financial freedom. When you learn to use your money and belongings wisely, you'll find that every dollar can go a long way. Number 5. Avoiding debt. The habit of living debt-free. Frugal people make it a priority to stay out of debt. They understand that debt, especially high-interest debt like credit cards, can be a huge financial burden. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of owing money, making it harder to save and build wealth. That's why frugal people do everything they can to avoid taking on unnecessary debt. One of their key strategies is to avoid buying things they can't afford. Instead of using credit cards or loans to pay for big purchases, they save up money and pay in full. This way, they don't have to worry about interest payments or getting trapped in debt for years. For example, if they want to buy a car or go on vacation, they'll save money over time until they can afford it without borrowing. Frugal people also work hard to pay off any existing debt as quickly as possible. They focus on paying down high-interest debts first, like credit cards, and avoid taking on new debts unless absolutely necessary, like for a home or education. By staying debt-free, frugal people have more control over their finances. They don't have to worry about monthly debt payments, which means they can use their money for things that help them grow financially, like savings and investments. This gives them more freedom and peace of mind. Avoiding debt helps them stay focused on their long-term financial goals, like achieving financial independence. Living debt-free isn't always easy, but it's one of the best ways to build wealth and avoid the stress that comes with owing money. By avoiding debt, you can keep more of what you earn and live a more financially secure life. Frugal living isn't just about cutting costs. It's about making smart choices with your money and focusing on what truly matters. By following the habits of mindful spending, frugal people are able to build wealth, achieve financial freedom, and live with less stress. These simple habits don't require drastic changes. Anyone can start practicing them today by making small adjustments, like questioning each purchase or setting up automatic savings. Over time, these changes add up and can lead to big financial gains. The best part? You don't have to give up the things you love. You just need to be more thoughtful about how you spend and save. Living frugally brings long-term rewards like financial security, the ability to reach goals, and freedom from money worries. By learning to manage your money wisely and live below your means, you can enjoy a richer life, both financially and personally. The path to financial independence starts with small, daily steps, and these frugal habits are the key to a more secure, peaceful, and prosperous future. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.